Let's show you how to make this easy and delicious vegan lemon blueberry bread in under an hour. So I don't know about you, but lemons and blueberries are one of my absolute favorite flavor combinations out there. There's something just about the sweet and the tart together that is just so good. Besides this flavor combination, I love this recipe because it is a quick bread. Quick breads take like 10 minutes of prep and then you just have to wait for it to bake, which it gets a little hard with the whole patience thing, but beyond that, it is so easy to make something like this. Inside of our bowl, we just have some all-purpose flour, and then I am going to add in some salt and then baking powder, and then we're just going to whisk this together. Add in your blueberries to your flour mixture, and then you're just going to fold these together, making sure to coat your blueberries with the flour. We are using fresh blueberries here because it is almost foolproof to make this recipe with those. You can use frozen, but you're gonna wanna thaw them first, and then you need to get out the excess moisture. We have tips inside of the blog post for that, and you can also do this recipe with other berries if you desire. All right, so we're gonna grab another bowl here, and then we are going to add our other ingredients, starting with some vegan sugar, melted vegan butter, some unsweetened applesauce, your favorite non-dairy yogurt, some vanilla, and then finally we are going to add both the zest and the juice of 1 lemon. And if you accidentally missed any of those seeds, then just pick them back out before you go on. Now you're gonna whisk all of your wet ingredients together until it's nice, uniform consistency. There are substitutions for the yogurt and the applesauce listed in the post, as well as how to make this oil-free. So if you need any of that, double check the post in the description box. Now we're just going to add our dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, and then you're going to use a spatula in order to mix all of this together. When you're mixing your ingredients together here at this process, you wanna make sure that you do not mix it. That leads to a denser bread. Nobody likes dense bread at all, let alone a quick bread that is supposed to be light and fluffy and airy. So as soon as you don't see any more flour, stop mixing. Before you pour your mixture into a bread pan, you want to make sure you either liberally grease the pan or use parchment paper. We actually like to spray a little bit of oil inside. That helps the parchment paper stick, and then it is so easy just to pull out the wings and get it out once you are done baking it if you use the parchment paper. And now you're just going to pour your mixture into your prepared bread pan. The biggest tip that you want to remember here is not to fill your bread pan more than 2/3 of the way full. All bread pan sizes differ, so you may have some extra batter left over. If you do overfill it, what's going to happen is it's going to rise too high, spill out over the sides into your oven, and now instead of having a quick bread, you are going to have a now I have 90 extra chores to do bread. If you do happen to have any extra batter, what I usually like to do is make little mini muffins after your bread is done cooking, and then once those are completely cool, pop them into the oven, not the oven, the freezer, and then you will have little like mini breakfast or mini snack to throw inside of your lunch or just on the go some other time. Now you're gonna bake this for 50 to 60 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. All right, so while our bread is baking, we are going to make our lemon glaze. All we need are 2 ingredients, which are some powdered sugar and then some lemon juice. If you don't want this to be so tart, you can have the lemon juice, so do half lemon juice and half non-dairy milk. And then once you have those ingredients inside, you are just going to whisk it together. If you whisk it and it is too thin, you can add a little bit more powdered sugar. If you whisk it and it is too thick, you can add a little bit more lemon juice or that non-dairy milk that you have. Just a tip, when you're adding glaze to a bread, you want to make sure that it's completely cooled first. If you do try putting glaze on a warm bread, it just soaks it up, and while it will still be absolutely delicious, it won't look as pretty if you try to serve it to someone. And there you go. That's how easy it is to make delicious lemon blueberry bread in under 1 hour. Oh, and we have cute little muffins too. They are the absolute perfect little size to pop into the freezer. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!